having a grandfather that ran the body shop at a dealership and my father running the parts department at a dealership, I had no choice but to love these cars. My name's Rod Emory and this is Emory Motorsports. We're building and restoring 356s for clients all over the world, and we build about 10 to 12 cars a year from start to finish. I've got 14 employees, and we're taking these 356s and really evolving the design, kind of taking off where Porsche left off. They stopped building these cars in 1965, and we are now taking the cars and adding performance and drivability of cars, you know, from the 90s or even 2000s into them, so that people can really have a 356 they can enjoy and drive on the street, on the track, adventuring across country, or just taking it to Cars and Coffee. I grew up messing around with Porsche parts and learning how to weld and work on cars from my grandfather, and just fell in love with these cars from a very early age. It's saving another 356, you know, modifying it a bit, but it's another 356 that's going to be out there driving and hopefully inspiring some of the younger generation to see the 356 as a viable option for a car for them in the future. You know, for me, I want to make sure that we take this 356, you know, into the future, because if we don't continue to build interest in the 356 with the younger or new generation, these cars are just going to continue to, they'll go dormant, just like, you know, many cars in the past. And so if we can do our part to make them relevant, you know, maybe modify a few of them to make them acceptable to the younger crowd, let them have some fun and enjoy them, you know, maybe get them in a video game or two, then when they're out there looking at a collector car or a performance car to have, maybe that 356 will be something that will inspire them. You know, people often ask me, why Porsche? Well, why not? You know, for me, a Porsche is not only something that, you know, brought me into this world, literally. It was the first car I rode in. I was around them as a kid my entire life, fell in love with the shape, fell in love with the design and the drivability, and at the end of the day, everything else is just transportation. To me, the only real true sports car and automobile is a Porsche.